The sands of time hold many stories. Some are tales of triumph, others speak of tragedy. In the vast expanse of the Arabian Peninsula, etched into the very fabric of history, lies the story of the Thamood. They were not mythical beings or figures of fantasy. The Thamood were people of flesh and bone. They walked the earth, built homes, and formed a society. Their story is a solemn reminder of the cyclical nature of arrogance, faith, and consequence. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, speaks of the Thamood as a powerful and prosperous people. They carved magnificent dwellings into towering cliffs. These architectural marvels became symbols of their ingenuity. Their civilization flourished in a region known today as Al-Hijr, in modern-day Saudi Arabia. Archaeological evidence corroborates the Quranic narrative. The ruins of their once great civilization stand as silent witnesses to their rise and fall. These remnants whisper tales of a people who lost their way. They forgot the source of their prosperity. Pride took root in their hearts, blinding them to the consequences of their actions. Their story serves as a warning, a beacon illuminating the dangers of straying from a path of righteousness. The tale of the Thamood reminds us that material wealth and worldly achievements are ephemeral. True legacy lies in leading a life guided by faith and compassion. The story of the Thamood is not merely an ancient parable. It is a reflection of the human condition, a testament to the universal themes of faith and doubt, prosperity and ruin. Their fate, etched into the annals of history, reminds us that even the mightiest civilizations are not immune to the consequences of their choices. The story of the Thamood is a journey through time, a stark reminder of the impermanence of power and the enduring power of faith. The Quran tells us that God sent prophets to guide humanity. These prophets carried a simple yet profound message: worship one God and live a righteous life. To the Thamood, God sent prophet Salih. Salih was a man from among them. He knew their customs, their strengths, and their weaknesses. He was chosen to deliver a divine message, a message of hope and a warning against their errant ways. Salih approached his people with kindness and wisdom. He reminded them of God's blessings. He spoke of their grand ancestors and the legacy they were squandering. He pleaded with them to acknowledge God's favors and turn away from their arrogance. Salih's message resonated with some, but the majority met his words with scorn and disbelief. They demanded proof, a sign from God to validate Salih's claims. Despite their skepticism, Salih persevered. He knew the weight of his responsibility. His duty was not to force belief, but to deliver God's message. He continued to preach, urging his people to recognize the signs of God's power around them. He pointed to the natural world, to the intricate balance of creation, as evidence of a divine hand at work. His words, however, fell on deaf ears. The more he preached, the more entrenched the Thamood became in their defiance. The chasm between belief and disbelief widened with each passing day. Salih found himself caught between his duty to God and his love for his people. He refused to abandon his mission, holding on to the hope that they would see the error of their ways. His unwavering faith in the face of adversity serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the unwavering power of belief. The people of Thamood demanded a sign from Salih, a tangible manifestation of God's power. They sought a spectacle, something to shake them from their disbelief. In response to their challenge, God granted them a miracle. From the heart of a rock, a she-camel emerged. This was no ordinary creature. It was a divine sign, a testament to God's power and a test of the Thamood's faith. The she-camel was an extraordinary creature, a marvel to behold. Its arrival was met with a mixture of awe and trepidation. Salih saw an opportunity, a chance for his people to recognize God's power and embrace righteousness. He instructed the Thamood to share their water resources with the she-camel, allowing it to drink from their wells on designated days. This seemingly simple request was a test of their compassion and their willingness to submit to God's will. Initially, the Thamood adhered to Salih's instructions. They marveled at the she-camel, acknowledging it as a sign from a higher power. However, their awe soon gave way to resentment. The she-camel, a symbol of their potential salvation, became a source of inconvenience. They began to view it as a burden, an obstacle to their comfort and prosperity. The seeds of doubt, sown by their own arrogance, began to sprout anew. The she-camel, intended as a blessing, became a point of contention. Its presence exposed the Thamood's true nature, revealing the greed and envy that festered beneath the surface of their opulent lives. the miracle, meant to guide them toward righteousness, instead highlighted the depths of their defiance. The stage was set for a confrontation, a clash between faith and arrogance with dire consequences.